Hi everyone, in this tutorial we are going to work with Lambdas in Python. Let's watch this amazing video. In before tutorial we seen about filters. I think it's like a very clear explanation about filters, and also I give an open challenge to you. I think it's like a very simple challenge. I hope everyone was done with that challenge as well as task in description. If you missed the tutorial, the link was available in description. Just go and learn something about filters. Now in this tutorial we are going to learn Lambda. So just I'll close this file. I'll create a new Python file which is called Lambdas in Python. So what is meant by Lambda, where we can use Lambda, so what is the usage, everything we'll discuss in this tutorial. Just observe carefully till the end. So what is meant by Lambda? Actually Lambda is also a function so without a name, so generally it was called as an anonymous function. So why anonymous function, you are going to understand at the last. So first of all I want to explain the syntax. So actually Lambda having argument as well as expression. So here I am writing that Lambda having argument as well as expression. Suppose here argument means we are writing like argument as well as expression. So this is the syntax of Lambda. So how it was writing, so how we can write the actual scenario. So I'll take small example. So actually I want like square of number, so square of a particular number by using Lambda. So just observe carefully. I'm taking a variable which is called a. So here I'm taking a variable which is called a. So here I'm using the function which is called lambda. So yeah, so I given the syntax, it's having arguments as well as expression. Here I'm taking the arguments which is called, so arguments can be one or more. So you can pass number of arguments, but expression should be one. So this is the main rule of Lambda. While you are using the Lambda, you should remember this. So you can pass number of arguments like this. You can pass many arguments. So but expression should be one. So this is the main. So here I'm passing some of the arguments, like I'm taking the argument which is called x. So here I'm performing the square of a number. So that's I'm giving some expression. So you can see that square of a number, and finally you can pass which number you want. Actually I want like 2. So just shift enter and you can observe 2 square is equal to 4. So this is the way to do that. So you can see that this is called argument, this is called expression. So now I want to perform multiple arguments. So how we can do that? So again I'm taking the variable name which is called final, and I'm giving the lambda. Here lambda, in lambda I'm giving like 3 arguments. I'm passing 3 arguments which is called a comma. So I'm passing some arguments just. So either xyz, either a b, anything. Just I'm passing a comma b comma c, of course. And here I'm giving like a plus b plus c. So here I'm passing the numbers. So 3 numbers which is 1 comma 2 comma 3. That means 1 plus 2 plus 3. So just you can, of course, 6. So this is, you can see that number of one more number of arguments in my function as well as only one expression. So this is the rule of lambda while you are using. So now I want to do another example, small example with functions I want to use. So I want like multiple of like cubes of numbers or whatever it may be you can use. So I want to use like cube of number by using functions. So of course I'm creating a function which is called cubes. So here I'm passing a variable which is called a. So here I want like I perform the task which is cubes of numbers. So a star 3, of course cubes of number. So I want like final. So here I want to write like lambda of, so a star 3. So finally, what the cube of number you want? I want like 9 cube. You can see the output. Yeah, I'm getting an error. Sorry. So here I want to pass like cubes. Sorry. Yeah. So actually, I thought I created a function which is called result. That's why. Anyway, this is the way to pass. So 9 cube is like 729 by using functions. So this is the way to use lambda in your in your code. So you can write single code without any for loop, without any if loop. So you can use that. So I want like lambda as well as it's like I want to use map or filter. So I want to print cubes of 1 to 6 numbers by using map as well as lambda. So can I do that? So of course I can do. First of all, I'll write the code. So I want like cubes of a number, right? So you can see that. So this is my scenario. Yeah. So I want the cubes of numbers with using map. So actually I want to use like list. So I want to pass the list of items 1 2 3 4 5. So I want cubes of numbers. So it is possible. Yes, of course, without for loop or if loop, any loops, while loop, any loop. So of course it was possible by using map. We learned maps, how to use iterables. We pass like set, list, tuple, everything. If you missed the tutorial, the link was available in description. Just learn about maps and filters, then you can understand very easily about this. Anyway, so I want like a map of some list. So just I'm giving the iterable here. Of course, we all of us learned about map. So in map, we are having the function as well as iterable. Here iterable is like I want to pass directly list of items. Finally I want to close. So I want, you can see the output. Of course I'm not getting. I want to tell it is in list format or tuple format or set format. I'm saying I want like list format. You can see that 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube, 4 cube, 5 cube. So this is, if you want like set format, you can, of course, you can see that. If you want like tuple format, of course you can. So guys, this is the way to do by using map and lambda. So instead of passing function, just you can create a function in before we done. So instead of doing, you can write directly lambda function. So why it was anonymous function, I think you can understand here. So it was anonymous, there is no function name, right? So in before, just I'm opening the maps file, then you can understand why it was anonymous. You can see that in maps, while you are using, we are going to use the name of the function which is we created, right? Here we are not passing any name of the function, we are directly writing the code, the logic we are writing directly here. So without passing any function, right? So that is why called it is anonymous function. That is why it was. So I think you understand why it was anonymous very clearly. So just I'll close this maps file, and now I want to do another task that is called, I want like all even numbers, the range up to 1 to 20 by using lambda function. So I want to use filter also here. Okay, so this is my thing. Of course I can do. So here I want to take again lambda. So lambda, of course I'm giving. So here I want like uh, range, so only even numbers. That's why I'm taking like even numbers, like 2 equal to 0. So I'm taking 2 equal to 0, and I'm giving the range of 10 to 20. So up to 10 to 20 numbers I want like range, so even numbers by using filter. So can I do that? Of course I can do. So of course I'm giving the filter. So we all of us know that filter is also having the function name as well as iterable. So Yes, of course. So if I do that, I'm not getting. I want to say you want like list or tuple or whatever it may be, then only it will get the output. You can see that. Yes. I'm getting like after 10 to 20, like 10, 12, 14, 16, 20, sorry, 18. So I'm getting all even numbers by using filter. So this is the way to do. If you want in set format, you can do, of course. So this is the simple way to do by using filter. So I hope you understand how we can map this map filter in Lambda. So we can use anyway without using for loop, if loop. So we can do lot of things by using this map Lambda filter. So it's like a single line of code, right? So if you want to print like even numbers of range 1 to 10 to 20, we need to like for loop. In that for loop we need to like if loop. So you need to check the condition, right? So it's like something difficult to understand, but at finally we are, of course we can understand. So then you are able to get one doubt, you may get one doubt, that is why, what is the use of if loop, what is the use of for loop, then so what is the use of learning that all stuff? Of course there is an usage. If you're having some situation to use that loops concept, so in that time this maps filters lambda may not useful. So every concept having its own value. So just I hope you learned something about lambda. So this is the small concept of lambda. So I'm giving some of the tasks related to lambda. Just go on. I'm interlinking with map filter to lambda. Just learn something and do something. And you can do map filter lambda. You can do like three, both combination also, both three. So just go to description and do some tasks. Don't forget to do. And finally comment in comment section. Definitely I'll see your outputs. And thank you so much. I'll come with another tutorial which is very important, that is called encryption and decryption. So how we can do encryption and decryption in Python. So everything we'll discuss. Until then, wait for next tutorial.
I hope this video is helpful to you. In future, definitely I'll do more videos and more things, and let's subscribe this channel because if you support me, I'll do more and more videos, and do like and share also. And if you want to ask anything,